Good evening, everyone. This is Master Coach A coming in live from Decaf Coffee Republic, the home of certified life coaches in the Philippines and soon to be global. You're joining me for coaching Thursday. This is Strengthening Thursday, and this is Coaching for the Soul. And for tonight, we've actually coming in live a little later, but we've started on time at 7:30. We've started working on 4 exercises on creativity and innovation. And this moment, I want to give really my on-floor guests a big round of applause. I think we can do better than that. Nakasal po natin. Okay? And what is the applause for is because for the first 1 hour or 45 minutes of their lives, medyo nakurta na yung utak nila. So maraming salamat for participating. Okay, tonight we're talking about creativity and innovation that will accelerate you in whatever areas of your life that you want and you need to leverage and to accelerate. Now, if this is the first time we're meeting, I am Master Coach A. I'm a certified life coach, and I would always say that there are 2 things that I do. Number 1, I empower people to be mentally fit so you can stay alive and live beautifully. It doesn't mean that when you are mentally fit, meaning you are not mentally challenged. What I'm saying is you can be mentally fit regardless of your mental condition. You can be strengthened mentally so you can appreciate life and live joyfully and to the fullest. Another thing that I do is I do life coach certification program in behalf of the Life Coach Training Institute. And with that, I think in about 20 minutes. Okay, the founder and the CEO of our institute that is based in Dallas, Texas, USA, Master Coach Lakendra Smiley, will be back in the Philippines. Okay, by this time. Okay, pababa na yung eroplano. Okay, she's joining me for a certification class in Cebu. So we are flying to Cebu tomorrow morning, and we will be having our meet, greet, and learn night at Cebu Uma Restaurant Maayo Hotel. So if you are from Region 7, you are within the area, even if you are not yet ready to get certified over the weekend, I invite you to come over and join us, join me, learn from us. Let's really level up whatever you are doing right now in your life. That event is free. All you have to do is pay for your buffet, and Maayo Hotel have given us a very wonderful rate at 650. So meet us tomorrow night. And in case, okay, you're within the region and you are interested to get certified to do what we're doing as a life coach, to be an internationally certified life coach, the certification class, batch 29, batch 28 in Cebu is gonna happen this Saturday and Sunday. And for Manila people, where are the Manila people? Okay, for those of you in Manila, okay, the meet, greet, okay, and learn night, it's gonna be on August 15. That's gonna be a Thursday. That would be taking this path of Coaching for the Soul. That's gonna be next Thursday. Master Coach Lakendra will be here. It is open to everyone. Whether you are a certified life coach, you are by the institute, a life coach from other institute, or you are a person contemplating, thinking about being a life coach, or maybe you just want to be empowered, to be inspired, to be motivated by life coaching principles, culture, please come over on Thursday, 7 p.m. here at Decaf Coffee Republic. Again, this is a free event. All you need to do is just to order your food. Just go over for your food and we're good, okay? You're gonna greet, meet, and learn no other than our Master Coach Lakendra Smiley, our CEO and founder from Dallas, Texas, USA. And also, our certification class here in Manila is gonna be on Friday and Saturday. That's August 16 and 17. Normally, we keep our class at about 12, but this time we're allowing an overboard of 12, okay? I think we have more than 12 students joining, and I've spoken with our master coach. We can, since both of us are doing the certification class, we can overboard a bit, okay, since dalawa naman kami. So if you're still thinking and you want to be certified, normally the Philippine classes is only being handled by me, but this is the first time that you are getting both worlds. You're getting the Master Coach from the US and you're getting the Master Coach here in the Philippines. So I invite you to really jump into this. Join us on August 16 and 17 here at Decaf Coffee Republic. Get in touch with Coach Rizal, 0917-586-1661. All right, for those of you tuning in for us online, if you're asking why we normally now come in a little late, because I've done a little tweak, okay, with the way I'm doing my coaching on floor. I realized that I want to honor the people who's joining me on floor, both my coaches, both the coaches and those non-coaches. So because I want to honor their time, their moment, and really because they give me joy. Whenever you give me joy for being on floor, okay? So when I started doing this talk, many people would say that since it's an FB Live, why would I just do it at home? Why would I just do it like where I am convenient? But I see that I want to marry both the online world and the physical world. And many would say that it's a very challenging moment because if you talk to a camera and then you talk on people on floor, it's challenging. Now, for the longest time, I've been doing this, I think, over 2 years, almost 3 years. I'm able to marry that. And recently, I realized that I needed to give back to the people who've been inspiring me. And so this is our people on floor. So magandang gabi, maraming salamat. And so as a gift, okay, what I've started doing is really to give my on-floor guests a toolkit, okay? A toolkit that you can only get if you attend, okay, you attend the coaching session here or you get me as your life coach, okay? So many of you would know that it's not easy to get me as a life coach, so I believe it's easier for you to just attend the sessions. And if you are a certified life coach from the institute, okay, I don't also put this to my apprentice. I don't even put this to the upskill coaching program. I only give the toolkits to all the coaches on the floor who attended and joined my coaching talks on floor. So if you are here, who are the coaches on floor right now? All right, so if you are a coach on floor and if you are interested to use the toolkit, please request it from Coach Rizel and you have the permission to use it with your clients. Okay, to all the coaches we've started, are you blessed with the toolkit?
Yes.
And for those who are not coaches, were you able to relate?
Yes.
Wonderful. Okay, can we just give each other a big hand? Because at this point in time, tapos na po yung session talaga. Okay? So, I started teaching, I actually have a tool, a course, a module that speaks of creativity and innovation. Okay, why? Because I am one person who grew up believing that I am not creative. Okay, there are two things that involve when you talk about creativity and innovation: arts and science. All right, so for you to be able to create my mindset, I don't know if you have the same mindset. If you are joining me for the first time and this is the moment that you are just joining me, don't share the video if you're not comfortable. But I'll tell you, if you know someone who needs a little push in terms of creativity, who needs a little push in terms of being innovative, then this is a talk for you and the people you know. So share this to your timeline and to the groups that you are belonging with, only if you believe you can benefit from this. I respect your privacy, I respect the timelines. So ayoko rin po nung maraming nakasulat sa timeline kung hindi din naman importante. I don't want it. But if you believe that this talk, okay, can benefit, okay. Now, in case, okay, you have not shared this and you don't share this, you can catch up, okay, the YouTube, Coach A, and those, a lot of talks that I've done in the past, baka yun po yung mag-connect sa inyo. At any rate, I want you to give a moment. This talk is going to be very short because I've done already the exercises with my on-floor guests, but I want you to tune in, okay? And here's what you do. If in case in any way that the things that I will be sharing with you tonight connects with you, if in case you like, that's for me, okay, this is what you do. Message us, okay, at Life Coach Philippines, Coach A, or personally, Adet Purto, or call Coach Rizel, 0917-586-1661. Set an appointment for a free complimentary coaching session and ask a life coach to process these toolkits with you. Trust me, okay? This is one toolkit. I've got here 4 exercises that would open up your creativity and the innovator in you, okay? So there's 2 things here, art and science, both my weaknesses. Should I say, hindi nila ako gusto. Okay? So number 1, I never thought I could be creative because to me, my idea of arts and creativity is someone who can draw. Right? Okay? So I can write. Okay? I can speak. But in my school, when you talk about creativity, they talk about drawing. They talk about paintings. Okay? They talk about something to do with art materials. Diba? Art materials. Oh, when you write, what do you use when you write? Typewriter and ball pen and pencil. Those were not art materials. Those are writing instruments. So in my mind, when you talk about creativity, you are talking about colors. Okay? You're talking about the artistic, which I don't have. Okay? Next, when you talk about innovation, in my mindset, it's always about what? Science. Okay? Something that you can innovate, something that you can create, something that you can birth. Okay? Invention. I don't like science. Okay? It's dreadful to me. Okay? I love math. I love English. That's all I can. Take. Okay, science, goodbye. Okay, thank you. Okay, so not for me, okay? Now, the beauty of our profession as a life coach, anything and everything is possible. So one of the courses that I offer is how to open up your creativity and how you can be innovative. So I offer this to my clients, and tonight I'm sharing, this is actually at 11 to 12 process, depending on your conditions in life. So normally it's an 11 to 12. For tonight, I'm sharing 4. Okay, 4 processes, powerful tools that would immediately kick you off and allow you to see that you are creative. Okay, let me just do a run through of this in a quick validation. On floor guests, you're here? Yeah. We're coming in live. Any one of you now believe that you can be creative? Yeah. Come on now. Yes. Oh, diba? Oh, I have one guest. Pwede ba banggitin yung pangalan mo, Coach? Yeah. Oh, si Coach Ellen. Sabi niya, Coach, na-realize mo ngayon na creative ka. Bagsak daw siya sa mape, pero ngayon, pasadong-pasado si Coach Ellen. Okay, flying colors. Oh, may ganun pa palakpakan yung flying colors. Okay? So, how many of you on floor guests believes you can innovate now? Confidently. Okay, tayo na. So without talks, tapos na po kami. Pwede na kaming umuwi. But because you're watching and waiting, okay, let me run through this. Now, what I will do tonight, okay, because I'm encouraging all of you to go through the process, okay? Again, you don't have to pay me. You don't have to pay us. Come over and let's help you open your creativity and help you be innovative, okay? Just get in touch with us, visit the house. This is the home of certified life coaches. Come over and let's start creating things. Gusto niyo ba yun? Okay, so what I will do tonight, okay, because I want you to really go through the process. So please don't message me and say, Coach A, can I please get the toolkit? Okay, for those of you messaging, kasi merong mga nagme-message. And then you give me reason, kasi Coach, nagkasakit yung anak ko, kasi Coach, nalate ako, kasi Coach, yung boss ko, hindi ako pinayagan. I understand that, but here's the thing, because the things that I'm sharing with my on-floor guests really need processing. Okay, I wanna honor you, so please come over and work with the life coach. Okay, we're not charging you, just come over. We will honor your time by being here. Okay, so what I will do tonight, okay, since we've done with the exercises, I wanna share with you, okay, your common obstacles and mindsets about creativity and being innovative. I wanna debunk it, I wanna fire it off, I wanna kill it, I want to put a stop of that. Is that okay? Yeah. Okay, so let me begin with this. Do you know that many years back, okay, decades back, okay, all over the world, I'm not talking about the Philippines, like Einstein. Sino familiar kay Einstein? Galileo, Darwin, kilala, okay, Steve Jobs, o yan, medyo bata-bata. Sabi, Coach, medyo bata naman. Steve Jobs, familiar tayo? Okay. These people, okay, have used different ways of identifying things, connecting things, relating things, and allowed themselves to integrate seemingly different things in the world that will not connect, but they were able to do it. I mean, think about it. Earlier, I was talking to someone, my coachee, and we were talking about sanity and insanity. And I told my coachee, think about it, what we're doing in this, when people want to make a difference, you want to change the world, you want to be this, many people would say, sira ulo ka. You're insane, right? Come on now. And I told my coachee, then I'm happy to be insane. I don't want to be sane. Okay, if that is your definition, because she said, I have this limitation, I have this fear that people would really think that I'm insane, that I'm crazy. And I said, if that is your definition of being insane and crazy, then what is your definition of the things that I do? Then I'm double and triple fourfolds of insanity like you, and I'm proud to be insane and crazy. Because with that, when I get my clients, you pay me, and I got a business. So I don't want to be sane. Okay, and we were talking about insanity and sanity, and we got to realize, I shared with my client, I mean, how many people in the world, in the past generations have accomplished things, and during the time that they were trying to accomplish things, people were calling them crazy. You've heard of that? Okay, so with that, I'll rather be called crazy than sane without money, than sane and struggling in life, than sane and miserable. Do you get me? Okay. Here's the thing. Can you tap on your head? Okay, what's in there? What do you call this? The skull. So what's inside the skull? Brain. Okay. Do you know that your brains were already wired to do all things, even before you needed it to do things? It was there. Now, however, our culture and our choices of words, our language, have gotten a long way to hinder our growth and progress. May nagwawala po. Okay lang po tayo. We're coming in live, that's why you hear sounds. I love it. Do you hear me? Okay, so here's a brain, and the brain is actually wired. Okay, so don't challenge that. You can check Mr. Google with this. But, you know, if you're a psychologist, psychiatrist, I know you understand what I'm saying. You got it here, okay? But you can think, like when I started, I asked my on-floor guests, what is one thing that hindered you all these years from believing that you can be creative and innovative? You have that one thing that you always believe. To me, it's as simple as art is drawing. And I associate creativity with drawing. Since I cannot draw, then I cannot be creative. As simple as that. And I never tried. Because my stick drawing does not even look like a person. I don't know. But it doesn't look good. Okay? I'm married to an artist. My children are all artistic. So you just imagine how I feel. So don't talk to me about art. Forget it. Goodbye. Okay? So I keep my credibility. Okay? So let me share with you a couple of things that you may want to understand, that there are key distinctions in life that you have to keep note and be reminded if you want to be creative and innovative. Are you ready? Okay. Is there a difference between being creative versus brainstorming? Being creative versus brainstorming. Is there a difference? There is. There is. But here's the thing. Many people believe that brainstorming can only happen if you can be creative with the solutions. Now, brainstorming and creativity or being creative are two distinct things. I want you to understand this. Put this in your brain. When you talk about brainstorming, you are just allowing yourself to generate multiple ideas. Countless of ideas. That's brainstorming. That could be old, new, useful, or not. But here's the thing. Brainstorming, most of the time, comes from your past experiences. Your past encounter, isn't it? You can only brainstorming, okay, as much as far as your experience dictates. Can you imagine that? Okay. Being creative, okay, is using the brain, okay, to create anything that hasn't existed. Have you been to any brainstorming session? Okay. Have you ever experienced you said one idea and that person said, nangyari na ba yan? Is it possible? Ang hirap naman yan. Because the person is limited to what has been created and what has been seen. Now, being creative is you getting out of the result, presenting a possible result that has never been tested because it has never existed. Right? But here's the thing. Most of the time when we talk about solutions or we talk about dispositions or action steps, we only think of what has been done. And anything that has not been done is not possible. Am I correct? Yes? Now here's the thing. You can be creative if you bring out something with the intention, remember, with the intention to connect what is not yet created, meaning nasa isip mo lang, okay, connect that to where? To the real world. And that thing that you're able to think can impact the real world. Here's the thing. It is difficult for you to be creative if you think of something and you cannot connect it to the world. Example, what are those creativity? I want a capsule for unborn baby. So how do you connect a capsule for, if you cannot connect it to a real world, it will be very difficult for you. So what it means is for you to start being creative is that out of nothing, okay, that you're able to take and create, connect it with something that is already existing. Okay? Remember our exercises you were able to do that with our exercises. Coaches, we have exercises earlier. You can take it. Okay? Remember earlier, those things you were able to connect and relate. So if you're able to connect what is not yet existing to something that is already existing, then creativity will flow. Are you getting this? Now, innovation versus newness. The same or not? Newness. Innovation and being new. The same or not? No? Okay. New simply means what? Something different. Basta hindi luma. Something different, not old. What is the component of innovation? It includes something different, not just better. Not just better, my transformation. You get to, you say it is an innovation if the new version is a product of evolution. Something has evolved. Something new emerged. Okay? Hindi lang siya pa din, ginawa mo lang kakaiba. Okay? So, creativity is a skill, okay, that can be developed only by practice. So creativity can be developed by strengthening your muscles of imagination. With conscious intention, okay, with conscious intention of creating something that will impact your space. Again, will impact your space. Many times you're not able to fulfill that process because you want to impact a space that you've never been. Like for example, I want to create something and I want to send this to Uganda. Have you been to Uganda? No. You can. Are you getting this? So practice your muscles, okay, to something that you are there right now. Okay? That's the thing with people. It's either you don't use your creativity or you use it with something outrageous. I got you. I got the smile of my client here. Kitang-kita ko talaga. Innovation is about discovering. Innovation is about integrating. Innovation is about seeing things in a new way that never been before. But here's the thing with innovation. You innovate and you're able to connect it to something present with a new and a better insights. Kaya siya transformation. It's not an invention, it's an innovation because you can definitely connect it. Not everyone can be an inventor, but anyone can be innovative. Okay, so what's the key? Both the creativity and innovation, you can see here that being creative and innovative takes on you getting in touch with reality. You're getting this, Coach Sean? Humingiti si Coach Sean. Now, reactive creativity versus proactive creativity. What's the difference? Huh? Reactive versus proactive. When you react to a problem and solve it, that's reactive creativity. The problem with reactive creativity is you are responding out of necessity and you are under pressure. When you are under pressure, your creativity suffers. Let me repeat that. Reactive creativity is the things that you're able to create because you're under pressure. And definitely, that is not the best version of your creativity because you're under pressure. And you are just responding out of necessity. But what about proactive creativity? When you this is to create something truly new and innovative, not specifically to solve a pressing problem, but you want to present something that would color your life and the life of the people around you, that will color the space that you occupy. Okay? So like, start creating even when there is no need. But here's the thing. Truth of the matter, you were able to create because your brain able to see the need. It's just that the need is not pressing, so you have the ability, okay? You have the chance and you have the luxury, okay, to really exercise your creativity muscles. Are you getting this? Now, conscious, I want you to write this on your notes. Conscious creativity, intentional innovation. Okay? I'm introducing, normally you hear creativity and innovation, right? I want you to put this. Conscious creativity and intentional innovation. Means, okay, you will use your effort, your energy towards intentional outcome. Okay? So like, you are not wasting. Because some people will just doodle, some people will just toil on something. For what? I don't know. Palipas oras lang. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about you being intentional, and I talk about you being conscious. Why? Because if creativity and innovation will serve no purpose in your life, then at the end of the day, you will be burned out and you will no longer continue. Are you getting this? However, when your knowledge, your ideas, your greatness, okay, your experiences, you're able to create something valuable, something of importance, something that's able to change people's lives and make a difference, that's more than enough for you to be motivated and inspired to continue creating. It's like those people who always wanted to write a book, who always want to speak, who always want to train, but they never taken the first step. Eventually, it dies down, right? But when you take the first step and you start seeing that people is benefiting and getting a reward from that, isn't it immediately you want more? You do more. Coach Glenda, Coach Venus, you've been doing that, right? You see that. Coach Mix, pag nape-pressure, we tend to have tunnel vision. It really restricts our creativity. Exactly. Okay, many people would, here's the thing, many people would say, Coach, I am more creative under pressure. That's what you want to believe, but that's not how the brain is wired, trust me. Some people would even say, you know, I'm waiting to be pressured because during pressure time, I produce more. That's not true. Okay, ang tawag doon, big time excused. So good luck. It's because you were trained like that. Because you were made to believe like that. It's just like teaching the child, alam mo, kakain ka lang pag gutom. Yes, but other children were raised in a culture where pag 12 o'clock kakain. It is how you were trained. Okay? See, if you were, say, driven by pressure, so you are already telling your brain, come on, until I die, I want pressure. I don't want that. See? And then you complain, why I'm always under pressure? Because that's what you said. Think about that words. What you said would come to your brain, so your brain would always look for pressure for you to perform. I don't like that. I don't like that. Diba dapat nga pressure, layuan mo ako. Are you getting this? It is the way we were raised, the words we have heard, the culture we will that brought us up to where we are today. Again, you've heard me talk many months back, I would always say, with all due respect to the culture, to the family, to the parents who raised us up, we thank you for all of that. It's just that at a certain season of our lives, we all have to mature and grow up. Yes? Okay. I'm gonna give you, kaya pa ba? Okay, I'm gonna run through these 7 items that hinders you to be creative and innovative. 7 beautiful obstacles. Beautiful obstacles. Number 1, the greatest hindrance that you have is your old habits of thinking, feeling, and behaving. Okay? I need not explain that. But your old habits is what crippling you, what's hindering you. Number 2, okay? Low self-esteem. Guilty as charged. Look, all growth, okay, happens outside comfort zone. No growth happens inside your comfort zone. And for you to live and to act outside of your comfort zone, you're supposed to have that esteem that I can make it. What if you don't? Then you try again. Then you try again. And you can only make it, you can only have that resolve if your esteem is high. If you have a low esteem, you will never try because you are so fearful that you're not gonna make it. It's okay. Then fail forward. Fail forward. I'll try it again. Yes? Number 3. Ito. Maraming guilty dito eh. Kaya dadalian ko lang talaga to. Your idea that you deserve happiness. Here why it hinders your creativity. When your idea is, I deserve happiness, I deserve happiness, I deserve happiness, that's entitlement. And when happiness does not come your way, you stop. Hindi na kasi ako masaya, iwanan ng relasyon. Hindi ako masaya sa trabaho to, mag-resign. Woo! Thank you. Coach K said, my creativity flows in silence and necessities my full attention and presence. It's a beautiful space to be in for me. It's God's full presence manifesting. Ay, maganda tong sinabi ni Coach K. Basahin niyo po ulit. Na maganda to. In silence and, tama. Necessitates my full attention and presence. Totoo naman. Kasi paano ka magiging creative na maingay ka? So, kanina pinatahimik ko rin Coach K nung nag-activity kami. Di ba totoo? Pag hindi ka na masaya, ayawan na. Pag hindi ka na masaya, iwanan na. So why are you leaving the relationship? Hindi na kasi ako masaya eh.
Tawag po ito commitment. Ay, sorry.
The moment you keep saying, I deserve to be happy, and the problem and the limitation, the challenges comes in, you just give up. Connecting, hindi na ako titingin dito na lang. Disconnecting, tutut. Relating. Diba? Isn't it true? We strive to live a joyful life. A joyful life is not dependent on situation. It is happiness that's dependent on situation. And if you always say, I deserve happiness, then the moment you start feeling this thing, goodbye. So what happens to your life? Trust me, being creative and innovative will not always give you happiness, but it will give you joy. Mag-create ka nga tapos ang lumabas pangit, tingnan ko maging masaya ka. Ano ba to? But if you have the joy that you're able to create, then you again redo it. Try it again because you're joyful with the process. Okay? But don't get me wrong. I know that there's a lot of self-help books that tells you 10 ways to be happy. 25 ways to meditate on happiness. I respect you. But what I believe on, when we are entitled to happiness, we stop being creative and we stop innovating because it's gonna hurt us and it's uncomfortable. Coach A talking. So, I respect you, but that's my thought. That's my point of view, speaking and dealing with my clients. Coach Mel, entitlement is a pride. Tama yan, mabuhay ka, Coach Mel. Magkita tayo bukas. Coach P, hi! Uy, meron. Hindi pa ako tapos. Hindi talaga. Tinanong ko kung kaya nyo pa, pito to. O, di ba? Next! Ito. Another obstacle, kung isa entitlement mo na you deserve happiness, ito yung isa. Ito talaga. Magaling tong hindrance eh. It won't work. Yung narrative mong yan, hindi ka pa nagtatry, it won't work. Ay talaga, it won't work. It won't happen. It's not gonna happen to me. Wow. I want to be an international speaker. Hindi naman yan para sa akin. Ang gagaling nila. Ako hindi magaling. Ano ba talaga gusto mo? It won't happen. I tried it before. O tingnan yung mga inventor kung ilang beses sila nag-try. Thousands. Tama, mali. Oh. So gusto mo ikaw kakaiba ka. Tapos takot na takot ka maging different. Ano ba talaga gusto mo? Look, you just try. We've been talking about exercises kanina, di ba? You know you wanna try? Just try one thing. And when you're able to start on one thing, trust me, it can be 100. I have a husband here who never started, who been differing his artistic creativity and paintings and that. I would always say, kung painter lang talaga ako, matagal na akong bilyonaryo. He never started. When he started, now it's just create. Hindi ako nagpaalam, ginamit ko yung example niya. Hi, husband. He started one, now he's been creating all this artistic canvas and all. Pabira, yan ang sinasabi ko. So you just start one. And your 1 can become 100, and your 100 can become 1,000. Dagdag lang yun na 0. Your brain. Yes? O, meron pa akong 3. Ready pa? Kaya pa? 3. Ito. Yung mga nag-practice, kaya nyo na ito. Okay na to. One of the biggest hindrances is also you're not able to connect. You're not able to connect things and see the relationship. Bakit mo kailangan maghirap? Wow! Bakit ako? Ba't hindi ikaw? Sino siya na lang. Pero kapag blessing, dapat ikaw. Hindi naman masyadong fair yan. Sabi nga yan ang paborito ni Coach Ed. Bakit parang ako may kasalanan? Tama ba? Uy, nagmeta kasi ako dati. Oo. Meron akong galing sa drama. Si Coach Ed, di ba paborito niya yon? Bakit parang ako may kasalanan? Wag na. Sikat na dahil kay Coach Ed. Coach Ed. Di ba totoo? Isn't it true? That we are not able to see the relationship and connections of things. And the moment you say, I cannot connect, I cannot see the relationship, alam mo kahit gaano mo pa kagandang sabihin yan, immediately, your creativity and being innovative comes to an end. Di mo ma-connect eh. Paano ka naging magaling kung hindi ka naghirap? Paano ka naging magaling kung hindi ka nag-train? So pag-aaralan ko to ulit, bakit hindi ka ba nag-aral para naging ganyan ka? Magaling na ako, Coach. Wow. Coach, hindi ko to kailangan. Kikita naman ako ng pera. Pero kulang yung pera mo, di ba? So mag-aral ka ulit. Nag-aral na nga ako ng 20 taon, mag-aaral pa ako. Yumaman ka na ba? Hindi. O di mag-aral ka ulit. Unless mamamatay ka na bukas, huwag ka na mag-aral. Tatanungin ko yung kliyente, how many years do you want to live more? 50 years, Coach. So 50 years kang talunan? Mag-aaral ka lang ng isang araw, ayaw mo? Gusto mo madali? Mag-life coach ka, 2 days lang. That's not a promotion. I tell you, all our students would come out of the class on day 1 and they will say, bayad na, sold na, bawi na yung investment. Totoo yan, di ba?
Yes!
Yan kasi hindi kayo nagpo-promote. Kasi hindi rin naman ako nagpo-promote. But you see, some learnings will only take you 2 days investment. And that would revolutionize the way you see things. Unless you're dying tomorrow, please, get some plans, okay? To nourish your brain. To reactivate what is dying inside of you. Expensive? Oh, tell you. Ano mas expensive? Yung $1,000 US, 999, may sukli kang $1, o yung pagiging miserable mo? May dalawa pa ako. May dalawa pa ako. Ah. Eto na. Your inability to think upstream or downstream or cross-stream. Yan, sabi ko sa inyo eh. Ang ibig ko lang sabihin dito, your inability to think on multiple terms. Kasi masyado kang diretso eh. My way or no way. This option or no option. Pero siya nga talaga yung gusto ko eh. Eh ayaw ka nga. Di umanap ka ng iba. Yan po yung reason bakit hindi namin pinapan yung camera. Eh ayaw. Hindi ako mag-promote. Hindi ako ma-increase. Eh, ba't di ka mag-resign? Tapos nung nag-resign, nagdadrama. Hindi man lang ako pinigil. Tapos pag pinigil, bakit niyo ako pinipigilan? Kaligayahan ko to. O, tingnan mo, labo mo talaga. And on my last, ito na, last na to. Okay na. Love you all. Ang pinakamalakas. Yan. Ito, malakas na ba yung 6? Ay, wala. Walang tatalo dito sa panghuli. Oo. Sobrang walang tatalo dito. Oo. Sobrang wala. Alam niyo kung ano yan? Yung pang-7. Plain. Plain. O, ibig sabihin hindi complex. Plain lang, plain. Plain fear. F-E-A-R. Fearful ka lang, tapos. Out of the fear comes all your drama in life. All out of your fear comes everything that does not work in your life. Am I correct? Yes. If you want more, get in touch with Coach Rizel. 0917-586-1661. Good night, everyone.